disconnected me, like the internet turned itself off, and then somewhere in there, it just full on disconnected me, where like, it's like, hey, you have to manually select to reconnect to the internet.
Ooh. On the
No, on the
sound room.
On PC.
Also, I'm gonna go to the training area just to test out my greatsword. Because I made the Narwa sword.
Let me see. Okay.
It's pretty.
Don't.
I thought you said
you get multiple levels by having multiple of the thing.
Okay.
You don't upgrade them though.
Is that how you upgrade your Hungerless one?
How do you upgrade your what?
Your Hungerless one?
I'm not explaining.
What?
The Narwa sword is so pretty.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What's wrong?
I thought it was 150 to fill out all of these. No, I have to do fucking 150 per.
Ooh.
I'll BRB. Gotta fuck.
Here. I will be right back too. Buddy needs something.
Okay. What?
Hey, write the Little Mermaid, but with horses.
What?
Ignore it.
Oh boy, what's that?
Tara, what did he say?
I don't know either. That's why I want to ignore it.
Hey Graham, what are you doing tomorrow?
I said, write the Little Mermaid, but with horses.
Gremlin. Oh, they didn't mute themselves when they went AFK? Okay, never mind. Kyra, copyright.
You already.
Well, Gremlin's AFK.
Oh my god.
They had to take care of their dog, dude.
I don't.
But what is that accent supposed to be?
Beatles.
Alan, I have some.
The Beatles?
I have something to show you, Alan.
Okay.
When you're done.
What?
I have something to show you when you're done, okay?
Alright.
Beatles.
Stop.
I really like this accent.
You are the
It only works
one.
well for the word Beatles.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Marks.
You know what? Okay, ready up. Well, just because I don't know how long it'll be till Grum gets back from taking care of the dog,
Banana bread.
we'll get a head start.
Chicken wing.
Can you stop it?
What?
Bagel.
He's doing an annoying accent.
Baba Billy.
Kyra, how the fuck am I supposed to answer that question?
What did she say?
Stop it!
Do you want me to come in there?
Answer me.
You know what? Yeah, why not?
Okay.
What? You fucking baby-shaped nugget.
yourself, Archer.
Bagel. Get off me.
Let's get done with this accent.
Is it really that annoying?
Yes.
You didn't hear it when you were inside. Go back
Give me the
inside.
headphone.
No.
What did you do?
Bagel.
My hand. It looked like you were gonna eat my hand.
Bagel.
Archer, stop it
I
or I'll
like
mute
the
you on the
band
stream.
from tomorrow. What?
Stop it or I will mute you on the stream.
You'll still hear me. So.
Well, no, the way I mute you on the stream is by muting you in Discord, so...
There you go. How many more key quests do I have?
Like, I don't know, 2 after this. Depends on how many you've done.
I don't know. What are we fighting? The Tetradon?
Tranodon.
Why is Lagambi here?
Because Lagambi is an asshole.
Sounds
Lagambi lives here. Why would Tetradon? Why would Akisoma be here?
Akinsoma.
What's that?
Yeah, Akisonoma.
Archie, you injure me.
Where's our...
I'm coming. Time.
You know, at some point we are legally allowed to execute you.
No,
Yes.
actually not. I'm gonna do it when Graham gets back. And we'll test what's really that annoying.
How did that work? I countered it, but I still got knocked over.
Too hard.
That's so Now it's not my balloon. Ouch.
It burped.
I was, oh god. Are you kidding? Running away!
After him!
Get it, ugly butt!
Archer, what happened?
I got paralyzed.
Oh.
Are you sure, Ben? I ran into that. I ran into that.
Probably gonna go quest after next. I'm feeling heckin' chonkin' tired. I also just installed PlanetSide 2 on the PC, so I'm gonna get started now.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, we'll see, we'll see. I mean, that's enough to get me up to 105, hopefully. And so, what's the big cutoff HR? Is it 8?
What do you mean?
The one where it, like, becomes unlocked and you jump to 23, or, yeah.
I think it's 8, yeah.
Alan, what
Oh. Somehow he didn't eat me.
Bring it. Got him. So yeah, in 5 days, a new box set will be dropping.
Nice.
Pretty exciting. Yeah. So I'm doing homework to earn that. So remember when I went to the store, and I came home with product? I completely forgot I was saving up for that box set, right? And I was like a week's allowance away from being able to afford it, right? And then I got home and I started, and it's a good box set. I'm glad I bought it and I need it. But I was like, oopsies, right? So I'm doing the homework to work for it. But if anyone, do you have any viewers?
You're not, even if I did, you're not begging them for money. Oh, welcome back.
This is what I come back to? This is what I come back to?
I'll post my
Your brother
GoFundMe.
trying to solicit viewers for money?
No, I'm not soliciting. Well, that's exactly, yeah. Yeah. Hey, it's not for me.
It is for him, though. He just said
It's
that.
for you, though.
Well, no, I'll give the money to Mom, right? So that she'll have to
It's
spend
still
this-
getting something for you.
You weren't here. You don't know.
Bullshit.
Your guess is too on the nose, and as such, I'm going to expect that you have been spying.
Sat here for a second listening.
Yeah. Well, that's called wiretapping, and it's illegal. This is a two-party consent state. I'm taking you to court.
You were in the VC where I was
I am
not
taking
deafened and not
you
muted.
to court.
what?
So, yeah.
I hear Alan chuckling. Two-party consent state. You're going to court. You're going to jail. I have a lawyer.
Uh-huh.
Your threat holds no water because you were in a VC where I was not deafened.
No! Archer, no!
And you were willingly in this VC where you could hear.
Not willing. I have been paid to be here.
I didn't pay you to be here.
He paid me.
You're not paid to be here, but you are in this
Paid.
VC willingly. You could leave.
He paid me for a son of $20. Worth it. Enough for a tiny Sambaro jelly sandwich. Good sandwiches. I got the All-American New Yorker. If you've ever had New Yorker, some, but it comes with one of those tiny packs of mayonnaise. And that's what really makes a sandwich, because with every bite, you squirt the mayonnaise into your mouth. And it brings out the flavor of the fluffy bread and the lettuce. Good sandwich.
Why are you like this?
I had to drive all the way to a Walmart just to get it. Which is the worst part of the sandwich. I have not found it in any other store but Walmart.
That is a travesty. Imagine having to go to
Jesus,
Walmart
you
for
ran
food.
right at me.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, next time I'll just go to Albertsons and get one of those $3 fried chicken sandwiches. Wait, like, have you actually had one of those on? I know you don't like experiment much at the grocery store.
No, I don't think so, no.
In front of the delis, they'll have these foil wrapped, like, wider than they are long sandwiches with, like, a fried beet chicken breast in there. And it's got these pungent, thick pickles. And it's just great.
I don't like the concept of a pungent pickle.
It exists, and it sucks. I'm not a fan of pickles.
That when I usually don't like pickles, but when I want pickle, I want pickle, you know, because the fried chicken has the foot, and then the pickle, I don't know, it's just good. The acidity, right? You know.
Okay, I'm a
Can we quote him on that?
The acidity of pickle?
No, when I want pickle, I want pickle.
These are
another flash drop?
No.
unless stated otherwise, these are Creative Commons license quotes.
Otherwise.
I almost didn't hit.
Otherwise-
didn't hit like.
We did it!
Well, I mean,
Come on,
usually
give me a beat. Hand it
the
over.
otherwise is like bad stuff you don't want to quote, like. Ooh, should I
Height
say that?
plus. Height plus. Damn.
I want to. Hold on. I'm gonna message you a quote, and I want you to tell me if it's okay to say on air.
The fact that you have to get it cleared probably means no.
I don't remember. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, no, I'm typing this out, and I. Next time.
How upset am I about to be?
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I've made the decision that it's not a good idea, but do you still want me to send it to you?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'm gonna regret those words, aren't I?
Well,
Nice, I got the beat that I need.
Wow. Look how much we lost.
Yeah, and it wasn't Kyra's fault this time. I mean, just... Can you imagine
Yawn.
if it was Kyra who'd fainted? I mean,
I've been
just...
carding for 2 whole games.
God.
John.
Archie, you're missing the part where
Sail
I'm turning this
on
around
market.
on Kai.
Yawn.
Ooh, lottery time.
I just got lightly kicked. Did it again.
What did I get? What did I get? Life powder, immunizer, herbal medicine, energy drink, and mega potions. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Love to see it.
Ooh.
I might just have to invest in better equipment.
That'd be weird.
Maybe. Hold on.
Okay, Archer, I'll bite. Who is that?
Hold on, I'm gonna do a quick Google search just to.
How much am I gonna regret asking that question is the real question.
Oh no, his name was Ted.
Yeah.
His name was what?
His name was Ted. Hold on.
Let's.
No!
If we finish my Rajang set.
Bad!
What?
Actually, if we finish my Rajang set, I'll be able to actually, like, gem in the skill that I want.
Archer,
So
this
that's
is...
a non-on-air message.
Yeah! No shit, it's a non-on-air message!
Okay, so is the whole of domestic terrorism off?
Yes!
Okay,
Why do you have to ask these things?
I'll put those cards in the bottom.
I'm going to...
Kaiser runs a PG-13 stream.
With way too many F-bombs, so honestly we're probably R.
You could be worse.
Fair, but still. You know, actually, just... This is... I'm choosing to bring this up on stream, in part because it's a viewpoint that I feel like we can all get behind. I do remember in the early... What?
No.
I do remember in the very, like, beginning of the show, when it was just me and Mel, I do remember that there was a point, I don't remember how we got there, but there was a bit that basically ended with, and that's why we're taking on the clan.
What the heck is hummus?
See, I think...
I zoned out for 2 seconds, what?
You know what? No, we don't explain. We move forward.
I think... Wait, hold on. I think this is fine. We're the underground radio of Twitch. Let me just say...
No, we're not the underground radio of anything.
No.
We're
not underground anything, because we're trying to grow a bigger audience. So no, shut the fuck up.
Well, we're gonna be stuck in the subway sewers unless we start spreading the big thoughts.
Oh no. What are you...
Alright, big thought 1. Shit shapers. I've had this idea for a while. It's a tiny plastic...
No! Why is everything
shape.
gotta go to you with poo? Why?
Hold on, because...
I hit him with a server mute.
No, don't do that.
Just for now.
No!
You gonna stop?
Cowards. I don't bend to your will.
You're going like this.
Well, then I'll
shapers.
just personally
Plastic
mute him.
insertable little shapes.
Because I'm not having that shit on my
inform
channel.
your doo-doo butter.
Yeah, that's fair. Archer, stop. Move on to your next
This
big
is my-
idea.
Tiny people who it is okay to beat up on. Genetically modified 2 people.
I labeled myself as a mature stream. Not
Oh, and you're
for
scared of a
that.
little doo-doo shaper?
Jesus fucking... Archer, why does it always go
How
back to
bad is
midgets
it?
with you?
Oh, no, it's not midgets. I'm talking like tube people. You know, like, maybe skin and strong skeletons, joined ribs, and like...
You're describing
can
a
do-
punching bag. Just get a punching bag at that point.
Well, no, I want it to do chores and, like, talk to me.
I don't know if it's better or worse
So
without context.
So hold on, let me get this straight. You want it to do your work and you want to beat it up. That's slavery, dude!
I mean, despite the fault of Harry Potter, the house elves were a well-used...
No! No!
What?
Roll it
Despite
back!
the faults of Harry Potter.
Roll it back! Roll it back. Archer, we need to have an actual discussion about what is and is not okay on this. That's not cool, dude.
Alright, so it's the general idea of punching bags with legs that can do chores bad.
You know
That's
what?
how you get-
I'm just gonna mute him again on my stream, and you can tell me when he's off his bullshit.
It's
That-
not gonna end.
That's how you get the fucking AI apocalypse.
Alright, so
Let's. Why are we having this discussion?
if we
It's
make
your
people-
brother, and you're letting him
if
talk.
if we make people who aren't sentient, is that unethical? I say yes.
Okay, so then just don't make people. Duh. That's the
Yeah,
solution.
but it makes a lot of money.
No! Or rather, I
Capitalism
mean,
is not
okay,
going to
it
end
makes
anytime
money,
soon.
doesn't mean it should. Also, this is a non-political stream. I don't want to be talking about fucking capitalism here.
Alright. Should I go into the midget hate?
Archer!
Okay. That's the last joke I'll make for
Talk
now.
about
Thank you. Christ. Stop his bullshit.
You guys-
He started fighting the Lagombi, so someone's gonna have to be here to actually.
I'm not fighting a
Like,
Lagombi.
deal with
That's
it.
just blades.
Stop.
I don't even know what we're hunting.
Lagombi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're fighting Lagombi.
I'm gonna fight the Great Azuchi just because I actually need the tail, apparently.
Okay.
What, Kara? What?
what?
I didn't hear what you said. What are we supposed to be talking about?
Disney.
Disney? Why?
Disney.
Who doesn't like Disney?
Labor unions?
They could be here because
Dad's in a union.
I mean, yeah, he's a bus driver. Of course he's in a union.
I hope he's in a union.
What does a lantern bug do?
I actually have never used a lantern bug, so I couldn't tell you.
You could always grab it and look at your hunter notes later.
Also, who's dealing with a Kazoo?
Not
Why
me.
are you dealing with the Kazoo?
Because I like
That's-
Wait, Kyra likes... Kyra, you're dead to me.
I hate the cat.
No, don't... No, it's too late.
I'm serious!
I enjoy the Kazoo in the sense that it's the only horror themed anything I'll deal with.
It's a very interesting
mom.
model.
Oh yeah, for sure, but it looks like shit.
Giganox is better.
I never fought the Giganox.
Yeah, no. No one played 2 Ultimate, but
What do you mean no one... It was in try. It was...
just like JoJo, Monster only got good around the 4th installment.
Was JoJo ever good?
Yeah.
Bizarre Adventure?
Yeah.
No, the pizzeria. I'm fucking hilarious. You guys ever play Papa's Pizzerias? It's a good set of games.
Oh, I think they had us do that one.
Trust
for,
your judgment on game recommendations.
No,
I
I know which one he's talking about. I think it's the Flash game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone.
The thing
like,
that's not
Rayman
supported
people.
anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, no.
Flash.
Lucy had us play that during one of the April Fools.
Check it out.
It's a good game.
Well, I mean, you can't because it was Flash.
No, I meant the April Fools.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
a
I
good
think-
holiday.
I think it
I
was.
think it's coming up.
I think it. No, it's past Archer.
Um,
We're in June.
We're in
I know.
June. It's Pride Month, baby!
Wow, imagine being gay. I know because I am.
Wait, you are?
No.
I labeled
I'm
I
ace.
labeled my stream with the LGBT tag.
Oh.
I'm so confused.
Don't be confused, Kyra. There's no. Well, okay, yes, be confused, but don't be confused.
That makes no sense.
Question yourself, not others.
Huh?
That makes no sense.
No, I'm asking what Grem said.
Your own identity is fine, but questioning someone else's is not.
Penis. This is what Western philosophy got us.
What?
I have to,
Actually, on a related note to Western philosophy, how would you all feel about a rerun of Cold Steel?
what's cool?
Thanks.
You don't want to get your ass kicked by a blue hedgehog?
No, I'd rather not have my ass beat by a hedgehog and then have PETA called on me.
Oh, come on. Like, anyone cares about PETA.
I mean,
called-
until I told my mom about the shit that they've done, she thought PETA was good. So some people just don't look into their history.
Did you know that they used to have a booth at our college?
I'm gonna
Occasionally.
die.
Yeah, I think I saw that once. Where they gave you like $1 to watch some fucking video they had.
Yeah, an acquaintance of mine went and did that, saying that he was gonna do that, and then he was immediately gonna go get some chicken strips, come back, and, like, eat the chicken strips in front of the guy, and be like, can I have another $1? What's it,
I was tempted to like question where they got the videos of all that, because having the videos in question is not a good look.
like... Oh, okay, I agree that there's aspects of the meat industry that need to be changed, but like,
For sure. But the the way chickens are treated, no. The way cattle are treated, if you mistreat them at all, the product goes bad.
Well, I mean,
Like, really bad.
I mean, I would say that we could probably treat all the animals better.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure. I'm
their
just saying you
conditions
should
are
not focus on the cattle. Focus
Aw.
on chickens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, I also
Fun
remember,
fact.
though, that the fun part about that was that, so he kind of went for it. He didn't even get to the guy. Like, he bought some chicken tenders, he leaves, and he sees the guy look at him, and the guy just looks sad and disgusted.
It's really good, actually. Because, like, I get people who initially join PETA mean well. I do. I really get it. But, PETA ain't it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Harry, you
This poor
gotta
little dude.
launch. You can launch like a little ways before you get anywhere near the wall. You know that, right? You can launch it before you get anywhere near the wall, so you'd be able to you'd be able to get more like out of your mount.
Okay.
Just smacking its face. It's really not having a good time.
Where are you going, Alan?
I told you guys I'm killing the Azuchi, Kyra.
We're just seeing if Kaizo can kill the Azuchi before we kill the Lagombi.
I need the tail.
Archer, look at this. Look at this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, ready?
Look at this, she says, and it's you that and then we just get ran over by the little Gombi.
Such is life.
And then she hits me out my sharpen. Hit the crowd.
Sushi getting tired before
It's
the
crowd.
Lagombi. There's 3 of us on the Lagombi.
Because Kaizo does an insane amount of damage and is actually filled with spite and it gives an attack boost.
My spite alone is the attack boost.
Uh-huh.
Which is really
Okay.
impressive when you think about it. Like, that means I broke the game to an extent.
Yeah, that means you bent the game to your will.
Yeah,
What?
do coconuts count as nuts?
I don't know.
Why are we having this conversation?
Look, you want to go back to what he was previously talking about? We'll talk about the fucking coconuts.
S&H and S&S Incorporated.
I don't think coconuts count as a fruit, don't they?
I think so. I don't know, actually. I don't really think about
Hold on,
coconuts.
I'll look that up later. I'll look that up after this hunt, actually.
Are they a nut or are they fruit? Or are they?
I'll look that up after this hunt, because now I'm curious. But you would think it's a fruit.
Despite its name, coconut is not a nut, but a type of fruit known as drupe.
Oh,
Alright, so it's a fruit.
I just wanna point
Hold
out
the fuck
you
still!
looked that up?
I just want to point out that not only am I killing this thing quickly out of spite, but I also managed to Google that on the inventory.
See, you've bent the game to your will.
Hey, look, I killed it!
Well, I completed the optional sub-quest without hitting the Azuchi.
Good job, buddy. What, Kylie?
Is it because it's the one we're not targeting? That's why you got it.
No, I needed a part off of it, Kyra.
Don't mind.
Yeah, capturing is
Well, I'm
fine.
gonna get the Zuchi real quick. Hopefully, I have enough time.
Oh yeah, we should. If you wanted to get it real quick, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have gone for the capture.
Was she the one that put down the
I
trap?
caught it.
Yeah, she's the one who put down the
No.
trap, and she's the one who.
What are you talking about? I did that.
Okay, well, the thing is still.
Really? What was
We only had
what's the
20
thing?
seconds.
Alright, she didn't know. I put down the trap.
Oh my god.
I got a piece
And a bird wyvern gem.
I only got the
And
bird
you say
wyvern.
the game likes me more than you!
Look, I'm getting lucky today.
So wait, who's winning?
What about last stream?
Oh. Wait, who's winning what?
Who's winning the gem getting?
I think I am.
Yeah, you're starting to win it.
Which means that apparently my death will be swift.
What?
Don't worry.
Tetradon has a...
Okay.
The Tetradon has a crystal, doesn't it?
I
think I got that.
It's an account item crystal.
Oh.
It's like Knacker or whatever.
I think I got one off of a drop?
Also,
Where's the
I
Tetradon stuff?
now have another fucking grinder jewel. Huzzah!
Grinder jewel? How many grinder jewels?
I have 3, but I also now have Quick Sheath level 2, so...
Nice. I'm probably gonna look into... Well, I could put on my, I could put on my Nargacuga set again.
I'm gonna be serious, okay?
Alright.
Not what I normally
I could
do.
put that on, but it just has less armor.
Why?
Just dodge, forehead.
Haha.
I don't know, man, it works! You know?
Yeah, at least until I have my golden set, because I want the,
Okay.
slots
I'm
for
very serious
skills.
right now. I am not kidding.
Let's see, decorations.
Okay, mate.
Look at me. No. I'm taking this very seriously, okay?
Jesus Christ. This is why we can't have nice things!
What? It's just a gargoyle hat! It's the most serious I can get!
That worries me, for various reasons.
Why?
I want you to really think about it.
Okay, now the talisman slots are freed up. And I can make more decorations.
Archer, you understand being serious with gargoyle hat, right?
Yeah.
The only thing that saddens me is, my defense went down.
Poor gremlin.
What?
Poor gremlin.
But,
They lack
My defense.
They lack defense.
well then.
Surely these are dark times.
Yeah.
Ooh. I could get Master Mounter. How high does that go?
Because I don't want to die.
Literally it's just 1 level.
Oh. Ooh,
But-
there's a
but-
defense boost gem.
That's the only reason why I have it, is just because I could literally just throw it on and not have to worry about anything else.
Yeah. Decoration that enhances the recovery speed or recovery up. Hmm. I'll have to actually look more into this stuff.
Also, what are you doing tomorrow?
Me?
Yes.
Lacrosse.
In the house tomorrow, I think. Why?
Wait, did you say you're cleaning the house tomorrow, or did it pick up?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we might as well just power level Archer off camera.
You know what I have to say about this?
We could. We definitely could.
that
Oh,
way he's
this-
caught up with us by next week. Really, Kyra?
Actually, I'm gonna be busy until the 16th, doing homework.
Corinne! Oh, that's beautiful.
Alan, have you seen the armor on my
Why is no one ready yet?
What?
Ready up.
It's like
Hold on, I
Please,
gotta
thank
eat.
you.
It's like an assassin out.
Interesting, Kyvie.
Oh, did that come through the microphone?
Sadly.
Yeah, it did, and it sucked.
Why does my spit taste like that?
Jesus Christ.
Why can you taste your own spit?
I guess it's my finger.
Water.
Oh, I've been eating. I know why. I've
I
been
have
eating.
many concerns.
It's sponge.
At least you don't live with him.
Yeah!
At least you don't have that concern. That man could come around the corner any second now.
Slander.
Make my way downtown.
Is it slander if it's true?
Yes.
Ira, what the fuck are you doing?
Musical stuff, you know.
Okay, so, thank you to Gray's boyfriend, because, Brandon just posted, a list of every single thing that's been announced at E3 so far.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
He put it into our lounge.
Alright, let's read this while writing a Palamute. Nothing.
Okay,
Ooh.
I mean, technically you
Great
could.
Ace Chronicles.
so, Mario Golf Super Rush, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, a Monster Hunter Rise game update, Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin, Resident Evil Village, game update, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties,
What?
That sounds cute.
Contra Anniversary Collection physical release.
Hold on, one moment. Ruby Grim Eclipse, oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it's not that great.
Rip him. He die. Show die with him. Unfortunate.
Yeah. We all miss Monty Oom. I've only watched the first season.
It almost feels like they're kind of taking it in a way he didn't want it to go. Because the mood shifted a lot after Monty left.
Apparently the fight scenes became sloppier as the costume
They
design.
did. They really did.
Was Ember...
Also, some of the writing went down the shitter too.
Oh god.
Was that like the main like villain lady, like Ember or whatever, revealed after or before?
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen past season 1 because like that was where I was at around the time that Monty died.
The main villain is Salem, as far as I'm aware.
The lady in the red dress?
No, that's not Salem. That's one of her disciples, I think they're called.
Oh wait, Salem's the albino, right? With the weird hair?
Not albino, but yes, kind of.
Destruction, chaos, and murder!
Hey Kyra, if you hit A and backwards at the same time, you do a poison cloud.
I forgot. They have different
Doesn't
moves.
hurt your fellow hunters.
Yes.
Did you say yeah?
Yeah. I think with Wyvern Riding, now would be the best time to add a PvP hunt contest mode.
I mean, that would be interesting. Also, hasn't there already been like a hunt contest thing before?
Oh, you mean the Monster Hunter World Champions? The thing that I tried getting you and I to.
Is that two independent hunts running at the same time? Or
No,
I'm
it's
talking
an
about...
arena mode contest. Basically,
Talking about like an in-game thing.
Yeah, I'm talking about 2 teams of 4, 1 monster.
I think that's the thing too.
stores? Question mark.
You have to remember, all of these things are only really a thing in Japan.
I'm talking about a game mode that was actually in the game.
Oh, not just like what people do.
Not
with the
just
game.
like sanctioned, you know.
That being said,
God,
I want to do one of the sanctioned.
Yeah?
Yeah, don't you remember I tried getting it so that you and I could go do that one?
Yeah. I'm not too big on competition and stuff like that though.
No one I know is, and it makes me sad.
You never asked me.
I did once.
Ooh. Ooh, my birds. Birds. Hello.
So many of your problems could be solved if you had asked me more. As we've seen, I have a lot of ideas.
Not very good ones.
Well, you haven't checked.
Good.
I gave you like 2 of them. One involving domestic and the other was shitting out stars. So,
Also, to be fair, I think you stole that one, because I've seen that around before.
oh yeah, definitely. But like, no one's gonna call me on it. Who first
You
invented
were
it?
just
I don't know.
called on it.
He guessed. Then guessed.
I need to get flinch
I
free
didn't
on this
guess,
set.
though. I've seen that. I've seen that meme.
Why'd you say you guessed? What's the point of saying you guessed if you didn't guess?
I didn't say I guessed, though, did I?
You did. Yeah, you did.
We can get the replay later.
Anyways, Castlevania Requiem, Symphony of the Night, and Rondo of Blood physical release. Retromania Wrestling. Ruby Grim Eclipse physical release, as Archer pointed out.
Going under.
One Step from Eden physical release. Going Under physical release. Republic Anniversary Edition physical release. Dusk physical release. The Takeover physical release. Axiom Verge 2 physical release. Who looked at the first Axiom and said we needed a second one of these?
Hi, Alan. Where the heck do you think you're going? I want to be your friend.
Hunt Down Collector's Edition physical release. Skatebird physical release. Skatebird.
Skatebird!
Haven physical release. Blood Rain Betrayal physical Fresh Bites, not a physical release. Wow, okay. They trained me. They trained me into fucking just saying physical release. Also, worth mentioning, they spell rain as R-A-Y-N-E, so they're officially on my list.
That sounds like I'm gonna be real. That sounds like a friend I had in like I want to say like middle school. She would misspell morning on purpose to be like you're mourning someone.
I have always, it used to be unintentional and someone pointed it out, and it's like, well, I guess it's too late now. What's it,
It's a thing now.
I always spell, I put the mead in immediately.
I don't see it.
Don't see what, Kyra?
Oh, where you spell rank.
On the far side of the screen.
I see it. Maybe that's a name.
Shantae series, which based on this image, it looks like they're doing a Shantae, kind of like a collection. This is sort of like the Kirby 25th anniversary thing, or the failure that is 3D All-Stars.
Failure of 3D All-Stars?
Strife Veteran Edition, physical release, fuck you! River City Girls 2, River City Girls 0 physical release, River City Girls physical release, Double Dragon and Kunio-kun Retro Brawler Bundle physical release, Super Hot physical release. That wasn't already a physical release? Also, the Super Hot thing's still going?
Where's...
It's been so long, is this even relevant?
Listen, sometimes they just gotta put out a physical release to zest up the fandom.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors plus Ghoul Patrol physical release. I know that this isn't in full-on color because I'm not hovering over it, but my first impression of the cover image here is that, like, kid Guy Fieri's up against the undead.
Guy Fieri.
He's a chef. Anuchard, I don't know what that is. Tower Rush, Sands of Aura, One Lonely Outpost, which, if I'm looking at this right, looks kind of like Stardew Valley and that sort of thing. Dark Deity, Slaughter League, To the Rescue, a dog shelter simulator, Cat Cafe Manager, Karomon.
There are
What?
7 pages of this. How
Yes.
much are you going to read?
I want you to take a wild guess, Archer, if there's 7 pages.
Alright, good night and goodbye.
Archer, we should at least do your urgent.
Oh my god,
Orc.
should we? Really?
Yeah, because, like, you know, that way we
Oh,
could...
okay. Hey.
We
Hey.
leveling you took up the stream, so we should, you know, at least finish
I
it.
took up the stream.
Alright,
Let's
I
at least get
request,
you to HR5.
I request that when you get to Toy Soldiers HD, you talk about that. Looks exciting.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do. Koromon, Airborne Kingdom console release, Dreamscaper, Extra Galactica, Neko Ghost Jump, Tunguska, The Visitation, B.Arc.
the fucking fish.
Oh god, the hiccups. I'm confused. So the
Oh right, yeah. Fuck this.
what's this one, Alan? What's this one called?
John.
Why is it like the green one? Green ones are the ones that can fly.
No, technically the green ones are just the projectile ones. It's just most of the projectile ones have flight.
Oh, it's this one.
Yes, no one is excited for this monster. But yes, B.Arc, Moolander, Toy Soldiers HD. Looks interesting. Moving on.
RTS, where you can take control of the units, and, like, it just looks like a lot of fun.
I forgot that the Narcocuga set already gave you flinch free to a certain extent.
Larcenauts.
So I made three gems thinking that I would need all of them. I only needed one.
Fallen Aces, Terra Invicta, Alliance of the Sacred Sons, Falling Frontier, Life Slide, Blanco's Block Party, Shadowverse Champions Battle, Rune Factory 4 Special, which I actually have some questions about. And they're
So
not...
we
Yeah.
get to the next one.
Well, no. I know what the next one is. I'm excited for that. Okay, so... Rune Factory 4 Special, it says that it's coming... I think this is just saying that it's being released for the new consoles, because this is a game that's already out.
Hmm.
Rune Factory 5, really looking forward to that one.
Let's go.
Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town console release. I guess, yeah, for the newer consoles for that one. Knockout Home Fitness, Halo Infinite, Immortality, Conway Disappearance at Dahlia View, Warcry Challenges, Project Ferocious, 2 Point Campus, Vitora Lost Haven. This is my bit, thank you! Vitora Lost Haven, Exceed E3 Update, Movie Get. Are we gonna have a problem here, Kyra? You gonna have a fucking problem here, Kyra?
Uh-oh. Oh no!
That's it. Kyra dies.
No! No, wait! I can wait! No, wait!
Well,
I can't play if I'm dead!
I will be the entertainment now, and it'll be just as high
I can't
quality.
play if I'm dead!
will it?
What are you gonna do about that? You would lose a member!
Yeah, I'll make up for it.
No! How would you make up for someone who is dead?
I'll put out a help wanted ad.
Wanted,
I don't
little
think
sister.
anybody would see that.
No, we'll teach Squishy how to play.
No! Why will
Why not?
Graham? What you do with that charged hammer?
Oh,
What do you mean? I always have to switch it to a different thing.
Well, she doesn't usually pay attention, I don't think. Grem's just switching modes on the hammer. There's a thing that you gotta switch in order to, like, for your charge-up move. So.
Mhm.
Unrelated, don't worry.
It's because they don't like the spinny.
Like a heathen.
Hedonism.
Tales
Don't
of
like
Iron.
the spinning.
Tales of Iron. Ollie Ollie World. Dying Light 2. Minute of
You guys hear about
Islands.
Munchausen syndrome? I think that would be a really fun topic of
No.
conversation.
Explain.
No.
I don't know.
Why would that be
I
better?
don't. It sounds like a funny word. I don't actually know what it means, but like you're munching on a house. That's wild.
Right. Was it down there? Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Hello.
I came here for other reasons.
I
I
was just
have not-
following the icon on the map. I didn't actually check, like, where it was.
I have not fully explored this map.
That's
You know
a
what? It's
shame.
for the best.
Hi, Alex.
Those are some very different views on this.
Kick its butt.
Well, I say it's a shame because having the full map is actually very nice for when you're hunting something.
Yeah, the only thing I've really hunted here besides this is Boob Sharton, or the monkey's called.
Fisherton.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Happy Game. Harold Halibut. Team 17 E3 update.
What would make you
Chernobyl-lite.
stop?
Death Run TV. Why are you so determined that I must stop, Archer?
Oh, this has gotten.
Don't stop,
It's upsetting.
Alex. Pursue
Just
your
an ad for E3 now.
I mean,
Also, tomorrow's the Nintendo showcase, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
I was actually, because I know Archer's joked about this before, I was half tempted to actually see about, like, hey, maybe I should stream, like, reactions to it. And then I'm like, do I really want to be that guy, though?
I'm gonna do it.
Why?
I mean, there could be people who want to tune into that instead of the actual E3 stream.
Don't worry, Alan, I'll do it. I'll do it, and you'll be a guest star. Yeah, yeah. You don't like. I'll do all the commentating.
We'll see.
I don't think that's...
I don't know, if nothing else, I know that one of the more popular people who we kind of mooch off of their shit a bit is doing it, and so like I don't think we'll get traffic, you know?
Yeah.
What is traffic?
Like people coming to watch us.
I know. I was saying, it's been a yeah. You get the joke.
Do I though?
No, obviously not. This year Todos is gonna RKO me.
I mean, your health is fine.
Yeah, I just drank a mega.
Page 2. Kiwi. Starmancer. Sonic Colors
No.
Ultimate.
Nah. We're done with the bit.
Are we though? I don't know, Kyra's encouraging me.
I'd love to hear all the
The autobiography and life of Ted Krasinski, page 1.
Archer, no!
What did he say?
Trying to read the fucking manifesto of the Unabomber.
Mute him!
That's not. Look at the trigger happy little dictator.
Oh, and there's Taco Rakuin's news. Alan's news. Hello.
Hello, we actually
Time
don't
to
know.
destroy.
We're an independent country.
Wait, is Dad home?
What?
Yeah, he's home.
Hi, Pogger's father.
Why would you say that?
I'm playing with the other two. Thank you, right
What?
behind you.
Okay, how about this? I'm going to quietly read most of these, and if there's one that I think looks vaguely interesting, I will announce it.
You know, I think what I'm most upset about is you just said, like, totally scooped over Toy Soldier HD by saying it looked cool.
Well, I didn't know anything about it.
Well, you know, that's what I was hoping you would take time to learn.
This is a fast-paced stream. I don't know what you want from me, man.
Hurry up.
It's not like this is a shiny hunt.
No, that's Friday.
I know. We gotta figure out squad stream by then.
Watch's squad stream is like locked behind. You need a certain follower
Certain
count.
number of followers.
I need the judgment.
Okay, actually, that's one that pisses me off with YouTube. Right? There's this this is actually really handy feature where you can make blog posts on YouTube. Now,
Community tab.
yeah, it's like stupid conceptually because again, we want Google to stop trying to be the next Facebook. But
Yeah.
you know, like it has some merit. Like there are people who don't follow you on your Twitter, for example, or on your Discord, and that's a good way to get out to them without having to dedicate a whole update video. Yeah, you can't do that unless you have like 1,000 subs.
You don't by now?
No, we have like 52. We had 53 and someone unfollowed us.
52
That's
what?
rude to ask. You don't have them.
Well, I remember when he started this channel.
This one's a new one. And even then, my other one only has like 166. That being said, for some reason, this one-off video I made, which is a tutorial for how to do the hardest difficulty of a mission of Hitman and get all the classic achievements for it. Yeah, for some reason that one is not only regularly viewed, it has like fucking 5-6 digit views.
It's a tutorial video. Of course people are gonna watch
How
it.
many views?
Yeah, but it's a tutorial video for such a fucking specific thing.
Yeah, it's a tutorial video for a specific thing. You're probably one of the few tutorials on it.
100 views?
On the one hand, fair. On the other hand, there's a guy who literally has made his name solely for doing tutorials. His name's like Mr. Freeze 244 or something.
Well, yeah, but see, thing is, people prefer like the more concise tutorials. So yours might have been more concise.
Maybe, I don't know. I tend to be all over the place, is the problem.
Well then, I don't know. The algorithm said yours was good for people looking for tutorials. All right, all right.
I wonder what.
We are all victim to the algorithm.
Sadly.
Harrowing
But I have an idea,
progress.
guys.
Is it flash bomb?
What is your plan, Tara? Oh no, it's not.
Intriguing.
You want to?
Ow!
Come on. Come on, you ugly fish. Archer, get over here.
It really is ugly.
Archer. Oh. I'm lagging like mad hard. Like one moment I see it over there, and then the second one it glitches all the way over here and boom, fish pop up from the ground.
Boom, fish time, baby.
It's worm time, baby.
It's worm time, baby.
Okay, so Archer, how about this? Why don't you tell us about this toy soldier game that you are interested in?
So I watched the trailer and I was hooked. It is a tower defense game revolving around the aesthetic of old people toys, you know.
So
like, wind
aged
up.
toys.
Yeah,
No, Army
wind
Men
up
are still
and
a thing.
plastic.
Oh.
Yeah, but you don't get the good quality ones anymore. You know, so like
Yeah.
there's wind up tanks and the such, and from the looks of it, you know, there's super units. There's a massive tank, and like the best part, it comes with DLC, so you know you're gonna see like space stuff, and but anyway, from the looks of it, you can take control of individual units and you know use them in the fight, which is my favorite part in games. I would play Toy Soldiers without it because it's a good look. and I'm into that type of game. But then you can like control, that just adds a whole layer to it. It's a remaster, comes with the old DLC. So if it's a good price, it's just a real package deal on a good product.
I see.
Oh, we finally broke the face.
Oh, and it's not just like land battles, there's air too.
Oh, that's
Or, well, above the kitchen counter battles.
above the kitchen counter.
They're dive bombing the cookie jar! I repeat, they are dive bombing the cookie jar! All hands, man your battle stations! Get on those dish sponges!
What?
It is surprisingly hard to find a good game with like an Army Man aesthetic.
An Iron Man aesthetic?
Army Man.
Me.
Oh, Army Man. Okay. I was like,
I mean,
isn't
it also kind of a niche thing?
A little bit, but like,
This guy's looking uglier by the second.
With a genre like real-time strategy, you think that like Army Men would be a first choice to design around. Cause like what else fits to like the being and just like I don't know.
yeah.
I mean they did Star Wars, and that worked out.
Yeah?
I don't know. There's been like 2 games. Mind-boggling.
Oh, DLC for Killing Floor 2 is coming out.
Really?
Yeah, Killing Floor 2, Interstellar Insanity.
What's
Huh.
I'm following you, Alan? How do you
It's
feel?
following. It's the train.
Materials.
Why?
I don't know. See where you go.
Because we want to, and
Hello.
I love you.
You jumped. You got off your dog.
Yes, I did. I ninja'd.
I got the fucking best scream.
Stupid hunger was.
Oh, Hello Neighbor 2 is a thing.
Hello, neighbor.
They were working on that?
Good for
Apparently.
them.
What's hello?
They think they have an audience.
Jesus Christ, Archer. Kyra, it's
They
a
really
horror
did
game.
kind of just neuter the game upon release.
There's
Ooh, I
also-
got my first Wyvern gem.
You got a what?
Wyvern gem.
We gotta kill him.
I got 1.
We gotta kill him.
It is tradition that when, like, person who
When
first
no
ever
one
got
else
one on
gets
the
it.
stream.
I'll get the rusty screw.
No, don't
We
laugh.
gotta
That's
kill
his
him.
weapon. That's how he's gonna try and fend us off.
We gotta kill him.
Yeah, the only things I have for self-defense are 2 pairs of tweezers, a rusty screw, and a bladder.
There's also I don't know who asked for Dying Light 2, but that's gonna be a thing.
I mean, sometimes the creators just want it to happen.
Yeah, well, sometimes the creators are wrong.
What's wrong with Dying Light?
Yes. Oh, actually, unrelated to Dying Light. Have you guys heard about Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, the video game?
Oh, that's
Why?
exciting. They've really I think it's the Cosmic Avenger series.
Basically, I think that's what Guardians of the Galaxy is.
Well, like the
No,
specific arc.
it was a specific run of their story. You can tell Rocket has like weird white around his eyes, doesn't he?
I think so.
He's a raccoon.
Yeah.
Alan,
Okay.
Agency
Oh.
time.
Here's another one that no one asked for. Marvel's
Yeah?
Avengers updates and expansion, and now, before it sounds like I'm being harsh on it, please remember this is Marvel Avengers as was produced by Square Enix.
nothing, look on the screen.
I watched it to trip. Show me the ritual.
Archer,
What?
Age of Empires 4.
Oh yeah, you didn't hear about that?
Empire?
No, I didn't. Does this
You
mean
should
we
watch-
could? Does this mean we bring back the rivalry Portugal versus Britain?
Man, if you had ever stopped by and said, "Hey, we should play more Age of Empires," I would have said yes. Remember that, and I mad you.
It'll be okay. I believe in you.
You should check out a channel called Spirit of Law. He does Age of Empires content.
On the one hand, fair, but on the other hand, I'm not really a fan of watching like RTS games. You know.
Well, I mean, along with like going over gameplay, he does talk about news, so it's just good to have.
It's good to have, yeah.
Fair.
Sometimes I forget that my computer is also technically a tablet, so the screen will start like falling backwards a lot, and then I'm just like, wait, no, you're not supposed to do that!
Oh boy. Also, okay, this one I'm going to be bitching slightly, and it's okay if y'all disagree with me. Oh boy! Assassin's Creed Valhalla update. Just what we needed.
God, can you be more brain dead in your takes? Jesus. No.
Wow, okay.
I mean, at this point, I don't blame people who like the series, I don't
Okay.
I don't care for it.
I don't know. I like. Granted, I didn't like it when it was pure stealth, because all the ones I like had combat elements, but there was still at least a farce going that this was a stealth game, a game in which you were technically an assassin. You know, Black Flag. With Black Flag, it got annoying because Black Flag's main appeal is, oh, you get to be a pirate and sail around. It's still by far one of the best sailing games in the on the market. But then you have the forced stealth segments and stuff, and that's where it gets annoying. And then Unity had more of a sort of return to form where stealth was much more of a thing, but they also introduced this kind of neat concept of you could actually customize your inventory, so maybe like not even just switching up what pistol you were using or how that pistol might affect things, but like, oh, this build runs a rifle, oh, this build runs more like a mace instead of a sword, that kind of stuff. It was neat. It was a neat little. And then Syndicate comes out, they tried way too hard with the gadgetry, and they're like, okay, we're gonna take a break, and we'll come back later when we feel refreshed. And I respect if this is the direction they want to go, but like, I've played Origins, and I've seen people play, I believe it's Odyssey is the Greek one, and I don't like it. I don't like this pseudo RPG thing where, yeah, I need to get my weapon that is marginally better than my previous weapon and has levels, and these enemies have levels, and oh yeah, you know that thing that was an insta-kill in other games? Yeah, it just does a chunk of damage.
You mean the backstab thing?
Yeah, like, if the enemy is either, like, too high of an arbitrary level, or if it's, like, a boss enemy. Because a lot of there were boss enemies in previous ones that did just have insta-kill options. Doesn't really feel like it has it in the newer version. It's I don't know. It's dumb. It's not my thing.
It's sad.
Yeah, and like I said, I can respect if people enjoy it. I don't. Also, Brawlhalla is getting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skins.
Nerf Ultimate
I mean,
Champion.
Fortnite got the Rick Sanchez skin, so,
We don't acknowledge that.
we kind of have to, unfortunately, because one of my friends keeps sending the gifts to me.
Oh no.
You are missing out on the best one. Fall Guys 2B.
Wait, Fall Guys has 2B?
Yeah.
I love that.
As what?
2B from Nier Automata.
Wow.
The maid robot lady.
Oh.
For Honor is
I
getting an
haven't been
update.
watching the Nier Automata stuff.
Oh, how dare you? How could
It's
you?
just not the kind of game I want to watch. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll be sad forever. No big deal. But yes, Kyra, I see it. Kyra is pointing out Rainbow Six Extraction.
Yeah?
I'm also telling you not to be sad. No, sad.
Also, For Honor is getting an update for some reason.
That's weird.
Archer, is For Honor like still alive?
Pupper.
You know, they said after the last update they wouldn't update anymore, so...
There's also a game that Kyra's trying to read the title of called Paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
Do you take pictures of dogs?
I don't know. I think so. There's also Rainbow Billy, the Curse of the Leviathan, which, just judging by the, thumbnail style, it reminds me vaguely of Cuphead, but I don't know if it's by the same people, or... Nah, Man of Void Entertainment's a different group. Also, there's one that I know that they did during, it was for Devolver Digital, and it has inspired a line of thinking for D&D. There's a game literally coming out called Wizard with a Gun.
That's the whole title?
Yeah, that's just
Wizard
the title.
with a gun?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
I mean...
It's it's a 4-player survival.
Huh. I don't know how to feel about that.
I honestly kind of wanted to get it for all of us, have us play it.
Jesus.
It looks fun. Part of the idea being is that you're more like an artificer. You're enchanting the bullets so you can fire a shot and have it warp you to where the shot lands, or you can do standard freeze or flame type shit. Oh boy, I need what the fuck is happening with Smite?
Huh.
Stranger Things update.
Stranger Things?
Yeah, they do crossovers. They did Avatar, and they did Ninja Turtles, and...
It doesn't make it any less weird, Archer. Think about what Smite is. It's themed around gods. Cthulhu was already pushing it.
No?
Little
Smiley
bit.
face, period.
Don't you smiley face period me, young man.
Anyway, this has been some great discourse.
Doki Doki
I'm
Literature
gonna-
Club Plus.
I'm gonna head out.
No, stay for the last little bit of me looking through those.
Alright, I'll stay.
I'm nearing the end, anyways.
I'm gonna
Besides,
start clearing off my desk.
the stream's ending soon. Kingdom Come
You know what
Deliverance has a thing. What?
If I stream, you mean piss, then yes.
Oh. Oh, they announced Payday 3?
No. Wait,
No.
really? Wait, hold on. Hold on a minute.
Developer update, Payday 3, release date to be announced.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I've got questions. Is this just... Hold on, I'm not showing it on the thing, but is this just gonna be a... Oh, it's just a dude talking about Payday 3 and their hopes and dreams and all that. Well, not that exciting, from the looks of it.
It's a start.
Fucking... Hey, Graham, you wanna do Payday?
Can he be
Oh,
vocal?
Graham is AFK. Madness.
Bruh.
I forgot to unmute on Discord. I unmuted on Streamlabs, but I didn't on Discord.
A+, buddy. A+.
I asked what Payday was.
Oh, bank rob simulator, basically. It's a
Oh.
you know Left 4 Dead? Think that, but
Yeah.
like you're a bank robber and the Horde is instead cops, and you can like
Oh.
build a kit. Oh, I just came across the 2B Fall Guys.
See it?
Huh?
Can I see it?
Do you have the E3 recap link? Like, it's in the lounge.
I do. I was hoping you would just copy the fucking image and send it in DMs, but okay.
Well, I can't really do that. It doesn't give me the option.
Yeah, once you see it, you hear about.
It's on page
the
6,
Batman
though.
discourse.
No, I have not heard anything about Batman.
You should look up the Batman discourse.
Also, Overwatch 2 is still a mistake. I stand by this.
Why?
We don't want to get into that conversation tonight, Kyra.
Oh my god.
Why did they give Baptiste a fucking mohawk?
Baptiste?
Or, well, it's not a mohawk, but you know, like the flat one.
My god, okay. That looks. It sure
definitely
looks.
Wait, hold on, what are we talking about? What
The
looks?
Fall Guys thing.
The Fall Guys thing?
Oh,
It sure
I
looks!
have lipstick out in a armor.
Nice guy, B.
And be like my makeup.
Rocket League Fast and Furious.
What's she asking me about?
She's asking if you like her makeup.
I'm trying to move around to zoom in.
Kyra, stand still so they can see you.
Aw, that's really bright lipstick.
It's really bright lipstick.
Thank you. Also, I changed my title as well.
Salt and Sacrifice? Hold on, I haven't heard that one in a while.
24/7 Outlaw.
Also, I changed my title. Instead of Big Bang is All, I changed it to 24/7 Outlaw.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Jay and Silent Bob Chronic Blunt Punch. It's one of those beat 'em up games.
Mm-hmm.
Head out now, okay?
Toho antinomy of antinomy? How do you pronounce that? Of common flowers.
I don't know,
I'm gonna leave now. Bye.
but I'm calling my
Okay,
bird.
Fucking.
My bird.
But Graham, bullet hell.
What?
Battlefield 2042.
hey guys, you want to see something really funny?
What?
I'm so confused about half these games, Alan.
What is the funny thing, Archer? Oh, he left.
Okay, bye, Alan. I love you.
I love you too, Kyra.
It's just the three of us.
Soon to be the two of us because you're leaving.
Yeah, just the three of us.
Also, Call of Duty Warzone Season 4.
The Furby Paradox.
Season 4.
Yeah. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Tiny Tina is apparently getting her own game.
Who's Tiny
Huh.
A character from Borderlands.
Tina?
Challenge quest. Ooh, the first challenge quest.
Survival Quiz City. Live in the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
The Eternal Cylinder. Which looks vaguely like Spore for some reason. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is getting ported over to some things, it looks like. El Paso Elsewhere. Tinkertown. Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo. The game.
Vertigo, the game.
Well, it's just called Alfred Hitchcock Vertigo. But, but yeah,
My point still stands. Vertigo is in the name.
yeah. I have questions. Like, why?
Why is it? Some of these names, man.
Well, the thing is that Vertigo is one of his movies, so I want to know. From the looks of it, it might be one of those walking sim type ones. where like it's just a story game, but like, okay,
Yeah.
tell me what's the point of that then? Because like, are you just making it an interactive movie?
I mean, sometimes that's kind of what Life is Strange was.
Yeah, there's a reason I don't like that format of game though.
Yeah, it's.
Like,
I mean,
I can accept
if you
that
want to make a movie, just make a movie.
Yeah, like I can accept that format exists, but like unlike a lot of the other things that I can accept, I vehemently despise movie video games. Not movie tie-in video games, but movie video games.
Yeah, I mean,
Uncharted is the biggest point of my hatred.
in either situation, be it like movie tie-in video game or like, you know, the other way around, a movie based off a video game. Can they at least have some quality control, please?
No, they can't. That would be too easy. Plus, they just want to make big bucks. They don't care.
They just
want to
make big bucks. I kind of want to watch the Monster Hunter movie, but I know it's not going to be worth it.
Just pirate it. If you do that, just pirate it. Don't give him money.
No. I mean, at least he's a really big simp for his wife.
Yeah. I mean, that is definitely
Considering she's the star of the movie.
Yeah, that's definitely a hell of a way to be a simp. It's just, I'm a director, and you have an acting career now.
I'm a director.
I'm sure, actually, no, I'm pretty sure she had an acting career beforehand, but yeah,
oh yeah,
no,
for
just,
sure. But it is 100% the, I'm a director, I'm gonna make a movie with my wife in it.
Yeah.
And she will be the star.
And, you know, I can sort of respect it, but also, Did I tell you about that review that just hurts me on the inside?
What review?
There was a movie review of it that said something along the lines of, fans will be left baffled as to how, this got so bad, while, non-fans will be left wondering how, the source material got a fan base in the first place. Something in that vein.
Yeah. Yeah.
They did us fucking dirty.
They really did.
Like, it didn't even need to be a good Monster Hunter movie, it just needed to be Monster Hunter. It needed to be, like, actual Monster Hunter.
Like, you know, having the kind of jovial attitude about the possibility of dying.
Yeah, like, okay, the biggest one that I usually... Hello. The one I usually use as a comparison point, because I have a friend of mine who plays, what is it, the World of Warcraft movie.
Yeah, their fucking movies suck.
Well, the thing is, though, is that movie, A, is actually better rated than the Monster Hunter movie, and B, like, it wasn't a great movie, but, like, it was decent. It gave
good movie?
Like, well, think about it, like, in terms of, okay, how does it introduce you to the world? Yeah, there's clearly a lot going there, but the way that they try to introduce you to it is something that can be digested. You know, it's not... There's a slight issue with the, you know, oh, there's this, and this, but they do it in such a way that it's like, okay, I can follow this.
Yeah, I mean, isn't it also that it kind of just looks bad entirely, though? Like, the CG scenes are better than the real-life scenes?
I don't remember that being an issue. Not that I heard of, anyways. What?
Oh, you're still on stream. I was going to talk to you about how tonight was going to go.
You want to talk about it real quick?
Yeah.
What?
I'm just going to stay up for a bit extra, do a bit of homework. Like, you move in and stuff, but I'll still be there. I'll go to bed sometime before experience. Get me like...
Okay, well, what time are you going in?
I don't know. So I want to finish up some papers, you know?
Okay, I'll stay up till 3, and if you haven't gotten me by then, I'll go to sleep.
Well, no, you move in, because I need to focus on the homework. That's...
Alright. Yeah, no, I haven't heard anything about, like, the visuals of it.
Well, I mean, most people just kind of talk about how it, like, is a disservice to the lore and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, well, the unfortunate part is that, and I have to accept this with our game as well, you can't really do full-on lore. So, nothing they put out,
sure.
unless you were genuinely starting off with the very first thing, there's no way to do the lore properly. So they just kind of have to make their own stuff and kind of try to make it fit into the world as it stands.
I mean, okay, see, the thing is, as someone who just plays the game, I don't pay too much attention to the lore. I pay attention to the atmosphere. So when I'm playing the game, I see that no one really is super scared of death. In this world, it's just kind of an accepted fact that, yeah, sometimes a monster might come wreck your shit. We'll live a good life anyway.
Yeah. Fucking... Honestly, I think I've told you this, I came up with a better plot, or what I feel is a better plot idea for a Monster Hunter film. Because there's already stuff to work with.
Yeah, it's certainly not, like, people from our world being teleported in a Monster Hunter.
Yeah, no, it's the hero's journey, just because, you know, we do have to... First thing we have to accept when we make this movie is that we must accept that no matter what, it will never be as great as it will be in our heads. I can think of thousands of ways to make a good movie about Monster Hunter, but they would not be practical in any sense. They'd be too long, or, you know, they'd go into too much detail. It would be a little too much. So that is the first thing to acknowledge, is just that. And another thing to acknowledge is that you have to find basically some real-world adaptations of certain things. Not in a massive sense, but like, let's take the cart system, for example. Maybe it's not maybe it's not a fixed, you know, fucking rule, but the idea that if you get knocked out, or if something bad happens to you that drastically 3 times, then they force you to retreat.
Or, hear me out. 1. You can just have a little scene of the hunter hiring palicos to get them out if people, like, get hurt too bad. 3 times. Just have a little scene of them hiring them. That's it.
On the one hand, I want to say I agree, but on the other hand, I could actually see a problem here with that. It leads to the stupid Deus Ex Machina issue, where it's like, okay, well, because remember, we have to pretend the audience knows nothing, right? We're trying to sell them our product without them knowing anything. Unless we wanted to really go for the Advent Children aspect, since that was for fans. But, you know, let us. I'm approaching this as though I'm ex-Hollywood director and I need to sell this to a more generalized audience, which is an argument I tend to hear when it comes to how the Monster Hunter movie got handled. Is, oh, well, they needed to be able to sell it to a general audience, right? So...
You know what also got sold to a general audience? Promare. What the fuck happened in that movie? No one knows, but it was still great.
What movie?
Promare.
I've not heard of that.
I don't know you, because I yelled about this game. Not game. I yelled about this movie for a while.
Was it during a period where we were talking, though? Because, like...
Pretty sure it was. It's this pretty GIF right here. This movie.
I'll
put it in KNF mute.
Yeah, I've not seen this.
It's beautifully animated. It's beautiful. You need to watch it.
Yeah, message me the name so I actually remember it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, like, so we are pretending that we are trying to sell to a general audience, so something like the cats as sad as it makes me, we couldn't just put that in because people would treat it as, like, people who don't understand would be more of a, why didn't the cats help here? Why didn't the cats help there? You know, it's just, we avoid that. We avoid that situation.
See, thing is, the way you fix it is certain palicos trained to actually help the hunters. Others are just there to get you the fuck out. That's it. That's all you have to do. If people question it, then they can go to the source material.
Yeah, but that's kind of the thing, is that we don't... The less we have to make people go to the source material, the better. That seems like kind of a dumb one to make people have to go to the source material for.
It's a simple Google search.
Yeah, because that mattered so much with the current iteration.
Look, what I'm saying is, fuck the general audience, make a good movie. Alright?
And I'd love to do that, but unfortunately, apparently that's not what people are willing to do. So we are trying to give them an option that they can take while still being relatively safe, because apparently no one wants to take risks anymore. So, make it the hero's journey. Something that is so easily adapted into fantasy, is so fucking bare bones that you can sell it to a general audience.
Mm-hmm.
And you basically... Now, initially I was gonna go all out, because I work on the assumption of, oh, it's gonna be a one-off. Mel pointed out that maybe I should work on the assumption that it is a, they managed to... Let's say they turn it into a trilogy. I can't fully say what all of the stuff for the next two films would be, though I can say what the final threat would probably be. So... First movie, you've got your rookie hunter, arrived at the village, the traditional thing, right?
Yeah.
And slowly working up their trust with the other villagers, and maybe, make it relatively fleshed out, but not spend too much time on it. Your hunter ends up getting, allies. Maybe two other, you've got human Wyverian.
Yeah, meeting the friends in the village.
Yeah, you got a human, a Wyverian, and like a feline. As like your hunting companions. Each of them has, maybe one of the basic hero journey party personalities, or maybe they expand on it a little, and just show them having fun interacting with each other, that kind of thing, and going on hunts together. And then, final threat... Now, the way Mel suggested it, the final threat for this movie should be Rathalos. Basically, you sell it in a way kind of like... think kind of like with Glavenus, right? Or just
flagship monster, not an elder dragon.
Yeah, something like that. Basically, the way they handled the Fated Four, how the village...
Yeah. The
village is personally threatened by this. That's the big bad of the first Monster Hunter movie. Keep it big... The stakes big enough that it's like the audience can get invested, while still being small enough that, if we opt to go for the trilogy, that we didn't just blow everything on the first film. And Rathalos being such a well-recognized monster, that works out. Second, in this theoretical second movie, I don't know how plot progression works for the second or third, but second movie, Mel's recommendation for the end of that one was actually have it be two monsters as the final thing, and make it more of a threat to the whatever the country is, or like the nation or continent or whatever. And it would be in the spirit of another movie that was coming out at the time we were talking, Rajang and Deviljho. Have the Godzilla
if you did go that
King
route,
Kong.
it would be really neat to have the Rajang just kind of grab grab the Devil Joe and just use it as a weapon.
Yeah, like, granted, we'd have to figure out which one died first as well, because whichever one dies last, it changes the dynamic, you know, of the fight. And then for the third movie, that would be your Elder Dragon. However, I'm not going to tell you what the Elder Dragon is right away, because I'm going to now pick up as though this was the first movie, because I want to tell you what my original idea was. So, somewhere along the line, after, you know, we're at the second act out of 3.
Yeah.
Somewhere along there, the guild starts getting reports of an Elder Dragon.
Yeah.
That is leaving mass amounts of destruction in its wake, and so they are recruiting hunters to investigate. And so our party goes out to investigate a township or something that's been decimated, and they come face to face with our flagship monster of the evening, Fatalus. And I chose Fatalus for 2 reasons in particular. First, it carries enough nerd cred that I feel like the majority of the community would appreciate that being the final boss. In fact, it really couldn't be many other dragons outside of Fatalus, right?
Honestly, Chaos Magala is really cool.
I mean, yeah, but like, you gotta have a whole other plot for that alone.
I mean, that could have been the second movie.
Maybe. The second thing, though, is that Fatalus is one of the few dragons in the series that has such a basic bitch design. Since it's like, what, the second or third dragon to have the more European style going for it.
True, it would actually be pretty marketable too.
Yeah, it would be way easier to sell than, say, Teostra. Like, honestly, even as a fan, I find Teostra's design kind of laughable. I love him to bits.
I don't like
the
Teostra's design.
Yeah, but like, you know, so that would be way harder to sell to an audience that's a little bit probably less keen to see what your experimental dragon designs look like.
Yeah.
And
I mean, or you could have gone with Nakarkos.
Maybe.
That's a world ender.
Yeah, but Fatalus in particular, with this just like, it really depends on the angle, right? Because like, Elder Dragons being a force of nature, you know, you could have just the nature versus the heroes kind of thing. But Fatalus has just the built-in hatred of everything.
Yeah, that's valid.
So, you know, combined with the fact that it's marketable and the fact that you kind of get nerd cred for it, you know, fucking Fatalus is final boss, and so we have the party's first encounter. They basically get party wiped. The reinforcements have to be called, that kind of thing. And that, you know, that sets up our second act conflict where the party is feeling down, maybe sets up for the eventual anime talk about friendship and believing in ourselves.
Even though what really happens in the game is, you just get good, bitch.
Yeah, well, like I said, we obviously can't just translate the entire game. We have to, it's a different medium. We unfortunately have to acknowledge the different medium.
Unfortunately, we have to acknowledge the fact that, it's another medium.
And so, third act begins, and it's not focused on our party. Third act begins, and it's focused on Castle Strayed and the last stand against Fatalus. Or, well, what is partially portrayed as the last stand. So,
and then the team shows up and saves the day.
Something like that. So, first and foremost, we don't bitch out on this. Castle Strayed gets decimated. we thousands die.
Yeah.
You know? But for the sake of the story, we say that Fatalist, you know, and we show this, Fatalist gets injured during the fight. Not mortally, and not honestly enough to seriously impair it entirely, but enough to force it to need to, like, rest for a moment. Rest and recuperate. Which sets the reason for it being in Castle Straight. And then the party, like, the party in a Hail Mary's path, maybe even make it where the party goes against the will of the guild, if you got it. I don't see that being necessarily harmful, but they
so
go...
no Palicos.
Yeah, essentially. They go out there as, like... Because for the most part, everyone else has given up. Maybe they've begun the mass evacuation. Just to try and get away from this thing. But you end up having the party go in and make their Hail Mary pass at Fatalist. Now, I don't know if we do this or not. I want to say one of the party members dies.
Well, you can't make it the cat, and I'm going to tell you why.
People would riot.
No. People would riot if the cat died.
Yeah, but like... I don't know, the other human, probably. Because in some way, shape, or form, even if we don't intend it, the Wyverian's somehow going to be coded to something else. So, it, like, might as well just kill off a human.
I mean, okay, hear me out.
Right.
The rookie hunter we've been following for the entire time. This is the end of a trilogy.
Oh,
meaning, if we kill the main character, you can start fresh with another trilogy.
Do you care about Chrono Trigger at all?
No.
Okay, so we Chrono Trigger this bitch then, because yeah, they're one of the main endings part of some of the main endings for that game you can get. Your title character dies.
That's also kind of what happens in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I think Explorers of Time? Time, Darkness, and Sky, your character fucking...
well, no, I know that, but like I don't count that because you do come back.
Oh yeah, you do come back, but they did it with the expectation that they would not.
Fair. But yeah, no. Okay, so either the rookie or the other human. One of them dies. But Fatalist ends up, you know, falling, and then you have the bit of mourning, maybe the after party credits roll, and then whether or not you set up for a sequel, I don't really know, because I've done my job. I've given you a base idea for a better, truer to the story Monster Hunter movie than what we got that would still appeal to a mainstream audience. Or could still be sold to the mainstream.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know, this whole thing makes me
really
bitter.
It can still be sold. It can still be sold. I would think that since there's only one main conflict for each movie, I'm not sure we should display other hunts.
In what sense?
And that's the rub, because hunts take so fucking long.
Well, yeah. I mean, what I figured is that like we put like we can cut down aspects of the hunt first and foremost, but
yeah, you could make it like anime sequence. Also, I'm saying this now. The bitch is not gonna be live action. Fuck that noise. Animate it.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, like, okay, I was working because again, mainstream. We have to accept that we might not be able to afford animation. So, that is my pitch for a live-action Monster Hunter movie that would be closer to the actual game. That being said, the ideal world is animated and not even a movie. Make it a series.
Each episode focuses on one hunt.
One hunt, one, like, interaction around the village. Like, you know, maybe add a different layer to the gathering quests. Make it so that they're a little bit more involved with the stuff around their town. You know?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Um,
Honestly, sometimes things just don't translate to the big screen, and that's the problem.
yeah.
Monster Hunter is one of those games that does not translate without you having to fucking neuter it.
Unfortunately. And that's why, like, something like the, unfortunately it would be taking notes from the isekai genre, but, you know, something like, say, How to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, or, maybe Konosuba, though lacking in the humor a bit. I don't know.
I haven't seen either of those.
You should. Just throwing that out there. But,
Eh.
I don't know. They, like, in terms of how they handle, like, their quests and stuff, the mix of a little bit of slice of life in this fantasy world.
You know how they could actually make a really good Monster Hunter like episodic thing? Follow the formula they did for the 4 Ultimate like openings.
That is true.
Those are really excellent opening sequences, and I got invested in the characters. Ah!
For ultimate openings, the Gen Ultimate openings.
Yeah, those ones. Those were good too. I like how between Generations and Generations Ultimate, it's the same team, they just got better gear.
Honestly, in some capacity, I think the majority of them, like, a lot of them serve better as, like, one-offs, but, you know, essentially you could just look at any of the Monster Hunter intros and have it work.
Yeah.
There's one I like, and it's 3 Ultimate. At the very beginning of it, it's the Hunter and Cha-Cha and Kayamba hanging out on the beach, and, like, Cha-Cha and Kayamba are making sandcastles.
Mm-hmm.
And then Legia Chris comes up. Like, sup, bitches!
Yeah, that could work.
And then you've got the traditional of people trying to run away from Bracky.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I would like... Actually, there's technically Monster Hunter animation. I don't know... I know there's one that's just, like, Feline Village, which is just a series of shorts. But I swear I've seen something with, like, anime girls doing Monster Hunter. I don't know.
Mm.
I feel like it was made to sell something.
Probably. I think it's about time we wrap up stream. We've been going for like 3 hours.
Yeah, my throat's getting dry. Alright, until next time, goodbye!
Bye!